Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Thank y'all for coming back, man. It's been a while. I know I've been trying to keep busy, trying to stay and do this YouTube thing. It's difficult when you have another life outside of YouTube. I wish I could be here a little bit more often for you guys. I appreciate all the love, man. The likes, the comments, the shares. Thank you so much. The donations, I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to donate to me, please do. It's in the ticker below. If you check out the ticker below, you will see my Cash App is attached. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Thank y'all for coming in. We're gonna do a quick energy reading for the YSL case. That's a big, tall order, right? But I'm going to do is just do an energy reading for day 100, which is coming up next week, God willing. Um, the full moon is Friday, Saturday. We are ingressing into Cancer with the sun. Mercury's in Cancer. Venus is in Cancer. So a lot of speaking from the heart, a lot of energy of and we need to talk and speak from our heart energy. And once we can realize that this is our heart, pardon me, once we realize that people are speaking from the heart, uh, even in this trial, Woody should be on the case. This is Woody Week again, Woody Week 2. That's WEAK. Now it's WEEK. Either way you look at it, Woody Week. Okay? So if you want to see what Woody, or we kind of trying to feel what energy the court's going to take on next week, it's going to be a lot of emotions, a lot of pulling on the heartstrings of the jury, bringing out um, issues to try to stir up emotions for the jury, for the court, for the defendants, so that they can have a certain uh, feeling about Woody. As you can see, the prosecutors are trying to bring up all kinds of emotional get back, if you will. So all of this that we've been talking about is get back for the get back for the get back. And we're not even sure if any of that's true. Yes, we see the connections, the phone calls, the this, that, and the other. But I don't see any real hardcore evidence pointing at Young Thug, Young Stoner's life. I believe, and maybe the energy in the cards will let us know if Young Slime life, which is the so-called gang, and Young Stoner life, which is the music group, are one and the same. Two different entities, two different financial situations, two different groups of people. Some of the people may merge, but that's for the jury to decide. Either way, we're going to do this energy reading, and I thought I'd do this energy reading since the jury's on a little bit of break. Juneteenth was yesterday, and they had a break all week basically. So Woody should be back on the stand, possibly on Friday tomorrow, but definitely on Monday. So here we go. Let's see what the energy reading has for Woody. So before we get into that, I'm going to I put a little cosmic energy into the mix. So let's look at the sky right now first. See what's going on. Okay, give me 1 second. That's why I need help. I need moderators. I don't have any of that. I have a very tiny channel. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. If y'all can get to me to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month, end of the year, that would be amazing. But please like, share, subscribe, man. Leave me a comment too. Let me know. You might not like what I do here. I still want to know about it. Appreciate the love. Thank you. King Cooley. Let's go.
With the Six of Cups, being generous, feeling nostalgic, ruled by the sun. It's a Scorpio energy, water element. Second deacon, the black tourmaline and the sunstone crystals. Past is an archive of wisdom, intelligence, and happiness to connect with your inner self and ensure a happier present. The Six of Cups brings refreshing innocence, openness, and optimism that things will improve with time. This card depicts cups filled with colorful flowers and a small girl giving one cup to a small boy. This sharing reflects love, harmony, and cooperation. Associated with this gentle act and card, the children also symbolize purity of heart and childhood memories. In the background, an old man is sitting and reminiscing about his past. He symbolizes the wisdom, understanding, and intelligence that comes with growing age. The hummingbirds remind us to be gentle and protective to ourselves and embark on a quest to learn the truth. The card takes you back to a golden memory of your childhood. It urges you to cherish your past and revisit the memory lanes to reconnect with your inner child. It brings you the motivation to connect with an old buddy and remember the times you had spent together. You have attained harmony in all your relationships, and the credit goes to your sincere and pure heart. You are someone who finds joy in sharing without any expectations. The card also brings the happy news of turning a new page in the story of your life and starting afresh to enjoy the fun, freedom, spontaneity, and playfulness like a child. Remembering the past with freshness enables you to see the possibilities for the future that are always available to you. Six of Cups energy. Being generous. So today's current planets, being that I'm going to do this video of the Young Thug trial, the upcoming weeks, maybe, the upcoming days, even, possibly the outcome. I'm not sure what's going to come out in this reading, but I will be doing a tarot reading as well on the case. But here's the energy for today. I haven't turned on the television. We're going to see what it is, but there's a lot going on in the cosmos, as we can see. And I'll just go through a few of them. The sun is in the last stages of Gemini, 29 degrees. There's 30 degrees in the sign. So with the sun being in the last days, which tomorrow begins Cancer season, the day after tomorrow, well, we'll see. It's close. But the sun moves a degree, pretty much a day. So it'll be in the 30th degree, which is a 0 degree. So the first degree is the day, the 22nd, the full moon in Capricorn on the same day as Saturday. You know, same day as the summer solstice began, the Cancer season begins. Happy summer solstice, everybody. Today's the last day of spring, equinox season. So we're getting into the summer solstice season tomorrow. We're going to begin there. And here's what we're looking at. The moon tonight is in Sagittarius at 12 degrees. It'll be in Sagittarius again tomorrow. So that's a lot of air, energy, and fire moving at the same time. So it may be a lot of paying attention to the big picture of what's going on in your mind, things that we need to end, or communications that are ending, or some contracts or whatever that may be at its ending stages. Full moon coming up. This is Sagittarius, and the full moon will be when the moon is in Capricorn, which I said is like Saturday. We will get into the full moon energy, and I'll do a reading on that for all signs. You know, we'll try to get one of those in there. But the Mercury is in Cancer. Venus is in Cancer at the early stages. So whatever, if you have some Cancer or whatever's in Cancer at those early degrees of your chart, you know, or any water sign, really, earth sign is being amplified. Because once the sun gets in there, it's going to meet up with Mercury and Venus. And again, it's a lot of what's on your mind and what's on your heart. Sometimes people are going to speak their heart. So we might get starting off with with this case this week. Somebody speaking their heart, their true feelings is going to come out. How they really feel about whomever. Let's just say Woody, right? Woody gets understanding, and he starts to pour his heart out, his emotions, get the jury all emotional. Or this is the week for trying to pull on emotional strings from the jury, from the court. This is going to be a week that people will talk about for the next 12 weeks, possibly. He may say something like, you know, I still have feelings, like I love these dudes, these are like my brothers. Real feelings will come out, like what he really did for you, Woody, and your family, or whoever. Those things might really come out. Instead of pointing a finger at Mr. Williams, things might come out where he says some of the great things that Jeffrey Williams did for him, and some of those other guys as well. But we'll see. But it's going to be very emotional, mind and emotions coming together. Mars is in Taurus, so the push and the action is right behind it, pushing for resourcefulness, bullheaded, forceful, boom, boom, boom. It's going to be an interesting week beginning today. But we'll get into that. Thank y'all for coming in. It's King Cooley, man. We're going to get into the tarot reading next about the Glanville versus everybody else case. Anyway, peace and love. King Cooley, we in the building.
We definitely in the building. So as you can see, the cosmos has a lot going on for us that we can see that has an influence on our careers, on our emotional well-being, on our mental health, things of that nature. So we're going to show you the cards that I'll be speaking about today. These are those cards that we'll be discussing. So, as you can see, we have the High Priestess. And with the High Priestess card, we get a lot of higher knowledge, Supreme Court, something bigger and higher is coming in, something more tangible, something spiritual at the same time. So there could be some spiritual energy coming in, some higher Supreme Court, Superior Court. Somebody's going to be stepping in this case. It's going to come from a higher spiritual energy. Sagittarius moon. So the Sagittarius moon brings out the higher education, higher knowledge, energy, and looking at the big picture. Here we have the Eight of Wands energy next to that. And with this Eight of Wands energy, it's some kind of communication is trying to come in, but it's being stopped from coming into the situation. So as long as this there's some energy being blocked. So maybe the Supreme Court, maybe some higher court, maybe the judge Glanville himself has been blocking information from coming in to the court. That's his whole goal, is to make sure that things just don't get introduced. Okay. What one of those things could be with the Lovers card here in the reverse could be about relationship issues between Woody, possibly, and maybe let's just say Jeffrey Williams, Young Thug's sister, or maybe he was dating somebody close to Young Thug. Maybe he was dating somebody close to all sides because he has a relationship with every individual separately. So Woody is a big part of this case, but there is some lovers energy coming through. Maybe there's some secret love affair that's going to come out, or that they're trying not to have come out. Okay. So on top of the Eight of Wands, we have the Fool card in the reverse. So somebody or is trying to move on. Somebody feels like they made a mistake. Possibly Woody feels like he made a mistake and he's trying to turn back, but it may be too late to turn back. You may be a fool to do so because things are going to come out that Woody doesn't want coming out, um, about his relationships, especially with women, I think, or something of that sort. Something about an ex or a girlfriend, his baby mother. Somebody may bring in some information that wasn't expected, unexpected. So it is a way to start all over. I think this card is about to start fresh. On top of the Fool card is the Devil's card. And so with the Devil card here in the upright position next to the High Priestess card in the upright position, so there's a lot of spiritual energy. There's a spiritual battle going on between energies in this room. Um, the Devil card represents a lot of obsession, codependency issues, and things like that. So if they cut the judge's communications down, or if they reprimand him, let's just say, about how he's handling the case, that may change. And yes, he's obsessed with this case. Yes, he has some kind of love, passion, or maybe I wouldn't say a love relationship with the prosecution, but he has a definite relationship with prosecutions in the past, where he's a judge for prosecution. Um, Here with the King of Wands card in the upright position, um, next to this Devil card, um, we have someone who doesn't feel like they're the king. They may have planned to have things go the way they wanted them to go, but things are not going according to plan when it comes to this King of Wands, when it comes to this person with higher knowledge, higher actions, higher energy, a lot of air energy coming through, fire energy. So this King of Wands is upset, depressed, broke at the same time. So this case, or maybe Jeffrey Williams, is causing this king here in the upright position a lot of depression and heartbreak and a lot of money being spent. So maybe the judge is going to be reprimanded as well for spending a lot of money, taxpayers' money, on this case. And the way it's, taxpayers could be upset about it. There is going to be someone who comes in who is going to silence Glanville. This case might get a stay because it's costing the city too much money, and it's unfortunate, but what goes around comes around. So yes, if you a demon, you deserve demon time. But if you acting in your higher capacity and your higher self and your God spiritual self, then you should only be obsessed with the law in this case. Judge Glanville should only be obsessed with the truth and finding the truth. With the Wheel of Fortune here, things are going on that the cycle continues. So it'll be another week, another cycle of fortunate energy coming in as long as the truth is being told. Here with the Queen of Swords, it's about the truth. Where is the truth at in this situation? All they want to do is find out the truth here. And next to that is the Temperance card. Divine timing is imminent. So it's time that this week we're going to find out the truth. We have the Hermit card here as well towards the end. And somebody's bringing in the light. Somebody's bringing in some kind of hope in a dark space. So I gotta believe, according to this reading, and from what I'm getting, out of this is that a higher court, possibly the Superior Court, possibly the Court of Appeals, will step in and take over this case because it's a lot of misdealings, people doing whatever it takes just to get things to go their way. Yes, it's fortunate. Sometimes it is very fortunate, but only when you're telling the truth, only when you're being honest. And honesty at this point of juncture is the best policy. So all the lies will be coming out, and we'll be confronting the lies, of course. That's what we've been doing all last week. But this week, the truth will come out. The truth will come out. There will be a light at the end of this tunnel. And it looks in favor of the defense. In divine timing, someone is going to bring the light, bring the knowledge, bring the way. If you was in a dark space and you had only a flashlight, but it was you in the woods, and the woods is dark completely, and all you can see is what this flashlight provides. You don't want to look too far ahead because it's so dark up there. All we should focus on is what we can see. And I believe if the judge, Glanville, stayed on the facts day by day, what we can prove, what we can't prove, this, that, and the other, will be fine. But when he tries to go too many days in advance, trying to get work done, because this is a long case and I can understand that, he's skipping steps. And we don't want to be skipping any steps here, because as long as we're skipping steps, then we're not going to find out the truth. A lot of truth will come out. A lot of things that was taken out will be put back in. A lot of things that were put in will be taken out, just to get to the bottom line of the truth. Here, this Queen of Swords right here, she wants the truth. Somebody's not speaking up or speaking the truth, but the truth will come out. The Queen of Swords is also harsh with her words. So be careful what words that we use if it's not coming from the heart. You have, like I said, Cancer energy is ruling right now with Venus out front. Venus and the moon rules Cancer. So the moon is in charge, and the moon's in Sagittarius right now. The full moon is coming in. The full moon is coming in so it can shine light on the bigger picture. We're going to be able to see the big picture through the details. Let's not forget to pay attention to the details. But yes, there will be the big picture, is what everybody's going to be focused on this week. It is King Cooley, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Maybe I can do one of these a week. Every weekend, I'll try to do an update on the YSL case according to King Cooley and his tarot card energy readings. It's King Cooley. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Please, thank you for the donations. Please leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. Happy Cancer energy. Happy Cancer sun. Happy home life. Somebody's going to fall in love tonight. If y'all want an energy reading from me, please leave me a comment and I'll give you my details and we can set that up. Private readings are by donation only, but if you would like a public reading here on YouTube, then we can work and waive that fee. I appreciate the love. King Cooley, nothing but love. Thank y'all for coming. I'm out.